Yo, yappers! Welcome to the Daily Yap Session, where I spend at least 10 minutes every day yapping about whatever I want to, be it news, personal stuff, or just random brain rot. Alright, I think that explained the title pretty well, right? Alright, I can get out of here, see ya. I'm just kidding, I'm just joshing. Of course, we gotta describe this better. Yeah, welcome to the channel, I guess. This is only like my third YouTube channel ever. Yeah, this is kind of a passion project channel where I'm just gonna sit down every day, just yap for a good 10 minutes and then at least, and then kind of just move on with the day. Upload it, see if it does well. If not, oh well. The biggest thing about this is that this channel is gonna be solely a kind of passion project thing where if it blows up, does well, great. If not, okay, that's fine. Just lets me, gives me a place to yap, gives me a place to go to therapy without going to therapy, if that makes sense. And I've always been very passionate about YouTube, so saying that I am at least trying on YouTube still is a good thing. But as I said before, I've had quite a lot of YouTube channels growing up here and in the past, and every time I've quit or been disappointed with how much effort I put in and all this bullshit. So, you know what, this time I'm just gonna have no pressure on myself. All I need to do every day, yap for 10 minutes, put a video game in the background, upload it, see how it does. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I just hope it does well. I don't hope it does well, but I hope I can continue with it and be proud of it, if that makes sense. Because it's not going to take much effort from me, which is good, because I in the past, I'm very hard on myself, if that makes sense. So I kind of don't, I like, say I want to do stuff, put all this pressure on myself, do it for a couple days, and then give up. And YouTube in the past, like I have, dedicated myself to it and stuck with it. I've had a channel before hit like 100 subs, and then the second channel, the one I'm most proud of, hit 200 subs. And honestly, I went on for it for quite a couple of years, and I streamed quite a lot. I think I ended up with having like over 400 videos and streams, which is, pretty good. I stuck with it at least, but it's like I'm not happy with what it was overall, and I think I can do so much better and make something that I'm actually proud of, so that's what this is. But I found like I don't think I'm made out to do the like over the top, like every upload has to be something new and something cool, and I don't think I really want to do that, because to me YouTube has always been this. It's just a place to sit down and listen and watch someone play a game or something. And I think I want to make content that reflects that, you know what I'm saying? It's that probably doesn't make sense to most, because I think I watch a lot of YouTube in my free time. I am very passionate about YouTube. I've always have been since I was a kid. Ever since I had my first phone and discovering that I can just watch people on the internet, I've been in love, and I've enjoyed watching YouTube for so long. But whenever I make content, it's not something I'm proud of. It's not something that I could ever see myself sitting down and watching. So hopefully this will kind of bridge that gap. I'm at least hoping. I've set up my audio a lot better than I have before. My audio might be a little too loud, which if that's the case, that's my bad. But I'm hoping I've set it up perfectly this time. I've learned so much from my other channels that it's like, I'm not mad that I did them. I'm disappointed in how I did them, if that makes sense. But I'm gonna take what I learned from them and hopefully make a channel that's actually, good, that I can be proud of. Because, I can sit here and I can be like, oh, I'm not too hopeful on this thing becoming good. It doesn't even need to make 1,000 subscribers. But that'd just be lying to myself. I really want this thing to hit 1,000 subscribers. I want to hit that mark where, if I wanted to, I could technically make money. Because that's like, that's so passionate. That's such a big goal to being able to turn your passion into a living is, I think, everyone's main goal in this life, right? So it's like, it'd be so good for me. At least that's my idea, is that it's everyone's main goal of it. I'm a bit different from other people I've found over the years. My brain don't work exactly like how other people's brain work. It feels so strange being in front of the camera again. I haven't recorded or streamed in like 2 months' time. And it's not so much that it's drained out of me. I think I've done it for so long that I can get back into that natural state. But it's also the thing of like, I'm scared to do it, if that makes sense. It's like I'm scared to fail again almost. But we're gonna push through that. We're gonna get through that because shit, you ain't getting nothing in this life if you skate all the time. But yeah, I was worried for the longest time that YouTube would just not be for me, and I'm hoping that's untrue. I'm hoping this will really shine through and this will be something that I'm proud of and can keep doing. Because I mean, it's 10 minutes every day, and I should probably talk about where this idea came from. I actually, back like, I want to say it was only a year ago now. It might have been 2 years ago. A year or 2 years ago on on my old channel, I did something very similar to this. I was at this point, I took a step back from my friend group, which my friend group's something else, which I'm sure I'll talk about at some other point, but we'll not get too in depth on that. But yeah, I was taking a step back from my friend group, so I had no like IRL connections at the time. It was just me alone in my head, and I came up with the idea of, what if I just sit here and just yap for a couple minutes every day? Tried it out for a few days and it went amazing. I think I like the first one did pretty well, but not too well, but it's like it felt amazing. And then I quit after like, I think it was only like 6 days. Because it's like, you think about it and it's like, oh, 10 minutes, not that difficult. Surely I can do that every day. And then you sit here and you're like, oh, what can I talk about that's entertaining for 10 minutes? How do people do this? Oh my god. But it's like, I don't know, I'm just gonna push through that and hope I'm able to do something like that. I don't know, but yeah, that's where this idea came from initially. It was I did this and then I stopped, but now I'm sitting back on it, and when I'm honestly in another like weird mental state and weird like in between period right now. And we're trying it again because I think this is such a good idea. I mean, you have stuff like the weekly slap that Jay Schlatt did, which is, I think, where I got this like overarching idea for. And then I went, more people on YouTube just aren't doing this. So it's like, fuck it. Let me sit down. Let me be real as shit. Make some, honestly, like, not very. It's not very high effort content. No, I'm never going to claim that this type of shit's high effort. But it's something I could be proud of, I think. I hope. Well, not like pushing my brain too far that I'll get like burnt out too easily. I'm really hoping I'll be able to stick with this because it'll suck if it's not. I'm a very ego-centered person, so no, and so I'm a person that stands on like willpower. Hell, I have fucking Sisyphus tattooed on my arm, where it's a thing of I don't like giving up on things, if that makes sense. And YouTube, I really don't want to be something that I've given up. I've like slightly given up where I've gone, I don't know if this shit's for me, but now I'm here like, fuck it. The only time you've truly failed is when you have fully given up. At least here, I can put in some sort of effort, try to fucking make it big in the YouTube scene. And if I don't, oh well, I can do it for me, be something passionate about. At least there's chance, while I'm doing the other stuff, while I'm working however I want to work. That's my general thoughts on why this has came to be. In terms of like topics, as I've said before, it's probably going to be, if there's like, it's really going to be just whatever I want to yap about on a certain day. I'll try to keep it towards a main like topic, but I think there's going to be some days where it's not. It's going to be either like a world event's going on and I'm going to yap about that, or it's going to be like, oh, mental health in general, or like cars or some shit, whatever I'm really feeling like. There's not going to be some main thing. It's going to be just kind of whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna try to keep this up. I'm really hoping I will. But yeah, this is our first daily yap session. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed.